Podcast for ETH floor.
Yes.
Podcast for ETH floor, baby. Go.
Like, how does everything begin? You know, what initiates you guys to start this project?
Yeah, good question. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
We found an artist that we saw was extremely talented. I mean, he wasn't drawing alpacas, but I saw some of his work, and we were like, okay, we need to get him to a big audience because his work is absolutely amazing. And he's from Russia, and he was selling pixel art for $10 a piece, and he would get maybe 5 clients a month. But what he was making was, I could see the talent in there. So, and we never launched an NFT before. So I thought, okay, if we have a good artist, and he was very interested in it, and we have, like, for example, Apefan and other people that I know already that could help us set this up, and we have a pretty strong team, a good foundation. So we asked Chuck Chi to actually draw a funny alpaca. First of all, he drew a very serious one. But he said, this is NFTs, you can go as crazy as you want. So he drew an alpaca that was doing some crazy stuff. Like, I think that was alpaca with the pool. And I shared it in Punk's chat, and then everyone started to like it. Like, the reception of that alpaca was insane. People started to share it. I got so many questions about it, like when the mint start. And then there was a guy called Sean Silver who shared this to the Chinese community, to his Chinese community, and then he was like, okay, the Chinese are coming because they love the alpacas that Chuck Chi made, and we were nowhere near with the drawings. Like, we just started basically 1 week, and there were already 10,000 people in our Discord and on social media, and it was one big hype. So we wanted to finish it and do a good quality. We didn't want to rush it, but also we had to expand our team very quickly. We didn't have Chinese moderators. We didn't expect any type of hype from China or Asia in general. But we're so happy that the people in Asia love it, because the community from China has been nothing but good for us, and we definitely want to give you guys a lot of respect for being part of the Paka community. And going forward, we also want to do more things for Chinese community. We're creating a Chinese website. The minting websites will be in Chinese. We're doing a lot of stuff for the Chinese community going forward, because I think, like, the Alpaca Discord consists of 20% from Taiwan. I don't know how many from China, because I think they use VPNs, but it's definitely massive. But this is how it started. Like, we didn't have any marketing. We didn't use any marketing budget. We started with nothing, and we built to something like this because people love the alpacas, people love the art, people love the community. Everyone's so passionate, and this is what motivates us every day to go forward and to keep working hard, and to actually over deliver. So yeah, that's the short answer to your question to how it all started.
Cool. Yeah. I want to say that, you know, I really feel that momentum, that because as in one of the Asian community members, that I can see like a lot of like TV stars, they start saying that wow, alpaca is so cute, and they showed their alpaca on their Instagram account and other social medias, and that is really, like, I think inspired a lot of people to know what NFT is, because actually those celebrities are like the bridge for people to get interested and to get into the NFT world. So in this perspective, I think it's just the beginning of the boom of alpaca. I think so.
Without the work of Willie, this wasn't possible. Like, what he has been doing for the alpaca team in the Chinese and Taiwanese community, it's just absolutely insane. I mean, he's been working day and night, literally, getting the alpacas out there, and he just I have nothing but good things to say about him. It's absolutely amazing what he's doing, and we're very happy to have him on the team, because we are busy managing the USA side of it, and so we're just super lucky to have someone like Willie on the team.
what is the biggest achievement of Alpaca so far, in your opinion?
Yeah, good question. We have actually so many achievements. Like the biggest achievement, I'd say having a strong team and a strong community. This, I think, is the biggest, because you see a lot of projects going for cash grabs, and they don't have such a passionate community like Alpacas have. Like I think we have a community that will be here in the next 10 years or even more. Like this is not going away, and this is just the beginning. And that's why I'm also confident about our long-term roadmap. Like, and that's why also I'm happy about Sandbox, because Sandbox can bring people together, because it's very hard to keep people active in just a general chat or in Discord or with announcements and sneak peeks after the 3D launches. Like we need ways to keep the community engaged and to have actually some fun with each other. And this is what Sandbox can do, and this is also what other projects are underestimating, is what happens when people get bored with an NFT. They either forget about it or they sell it. Like they're not going to keep it for long. But if you can actually use your Alpaca to engage with the community and have some fun with each other and play games or do some play to earn or manage your Alpaca land, yeah, it's just going to grow. People want to be part of that, and that's what I'm most proud of. Yeah, about the community.
Yeah, because when Willie told me about the 3D Alpaca, and now I just can start picturing that Alpaca like walking on the lane of Sandbox, and people can talk and engage with each other. I think that would be really interesting and very fun. All right, so the final question: what do you want to say to all the Alpaca holders?
I want to say first, thank you for being so passionate about Alpacas. Like I said, it's just if you go in the Discord, you never see any negative messages or people that. It's just everything's so positive. People love the art. People love where the project is going. They like the team members. Like I said, Willie is doing an amazing job handling the Chinese community, but Apefan is doing also an amazing job handling the people in the general chat, like from America and other countries. So we have people really literally working 24 hours a day. I know Apefan is waking up 5 times a night to check the chat if everything is okay. So I think really it's the same, like people so passionate about it that there's no money you can give to these people to do that. It's something from the heart, and everyone's working from the heart. And this is, I want to thank them. I want to thank the Chinese community, the Taiwanese community, all our English community, everyone for actually trusting that we are going to deliver and that they're with us on this journey, because everything that we're doing is innovation. Sandbox is an innovation. What we are doing with play to earn is an innovation, and our competitive games are an innovation. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for trusting us, and we will definitely deliver on our promises.
I have to add one more question. Yeah, one more question.
Sure.
Is that what is the roadmap of Alpaca for now? Because I think that a lot of people still don't have the full ideas of those 2D Alpaca, 3D Alpaca, or the Sandbox. So I think that it's better that we can have a brief roadmap of Alpaca so that people can get the idea.
Okay, sure. There's a lot of stuff going on. So Apefan, if I miss something, please add it. So first of all, there's going to be 3D Alpaca with 4 legs. This will be a mint coming probably on 12th of February. We are going to announce this later today, but the mint date will be 12th of February. This will be consistent of 4 leg Alpacas that you can use on our Sandbox land. So we purchased a large Sandbox land. This Sandbox land will contain a play to earn game and a play to win game. Like the play to win game are going to be released much sooner than the play to earn, because play to earn needs some more time. This is a huge development, but we are talking months. But play to win, you will be able to play competitive games and win money, basically. The money will be paid from our secondary profits, and people can have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. There will be racing games, skill jumping games, and a lot of fun stuff that we're still to announce. So that's the first big thing that's going to happen. After that, we are going to keep developing our Sandbox land, because we have 36 lands. On release on Sandbox, we will have perhaps 1/3 of it developed. So we are working with architecture companies. We're working with, we have 4 full-time voxel artists drawing and designing the land. We are going also, this will be announced either today or tomorrow. Every 2D Alpaca holder, as long as you hold your Alpaca, you are going to have you're going to receive a 2-legged Alpaca, which is exactly the same as your 2D Alpaca that you hold. So if you hold a 2D Alpaca with, for example, purple hair and some other traits, you will get a 2-legged Alpaca, which is also 3D, that you can use all across Sandbox in the same traits that you have your 2D Alpaca. This is something that hasn't been announced yet, but it's nice to announce it here first, and we will show previews of this. The reason for this is because 4-legged Alpacas will not be supported on other people's land sometimes. Like sometimes people from other lands do not support 4-legged Alpacas, but 2 legs are supported everywhere. So with this, you have an extra reason to hold on to your 2D Alpaca, because if you sell your 2D Alpaca, this 2-legged 3D Alpaca will be gone from your from Sandbox. So the one that own your 2D Alpaca then will get that specific Sandbox NFT. So this will not be a new mint. This is basically something that we are doing for free for the every 2D Alpaca holder. So yeah, that's something I would like to add, and we are going to announce that very soon. It just depends on the timing a little bit when I receive the sneak peeks.
Well, thank you.
So what? Yeah, no problem. We're also very excited about that because that's something pretty big. Something else that's on the short-term timeline. Apefan, yeah, of course, we have the game coming up. Our big game is going to be finished in 3 weeks. It's going to be supported for mobile phones and on web applications. People can play this game to win also profit, to win money, to win alpacas, to win all kinds of cool stuff. It's going to be also a skilled game based on Mario. And also we will share some previews of that soon. I actually received a new version of it today. So yeah, I think Apefan can mention something about the pixel map. We'll have that coming up as well.
Yeah, thank you. That's also great being here. Thank you for hosting. Yeah, I think you addressed most of the things that were coming up, except for the pixel map. But the pixel map turns out to be quite harder than or that the developers initially thought it would be. But the idea of the pixel map is, I'm not sure if any one of you is familiar with pixelmap.io or with 1,000 or $1 million image or 1 million pixel image, which was like from 2010. But the pixel map will be a map which is based on our in the style of the alpacas, where every alpaca owner can claim a small piece on the map. For each alpaca, you can claim 1 pixel basically, but of course it's bigger than 1 pixel, but we call it a pixel. And on this pixel, you can showcase either your own alpaca or you can showcase an additional image. Well, for 1 pixel, it's not going to make a big impact, but you can show something. But if you own multiple, you can have a bigger image on our pixel map. So for some people who own a lot, it's quite cool to show something they want to show, or to show maybe a website they want to show, or their art gallery or another NFT. It's going to be on our map. But we also want to add an extra layer to it. The first layer, if we only added that, it would have been finished by now. But to add the second layer, we want everyone to be able to log in with their MetaMask on the pixel map and walk around with an alpaca of them. Just in 2D, it will look very basic because all the 3D will be in Sandbox. So this is just a browser application. But where you walk around and you can actually also have a leaderboard with things happening on the map. So imagine, sometimes there will be treasure spawning on the map, and the person who gets it first gets a certain type of points, or something will happen, or there will be a race, the first person to reach this place. Like, it will be very dynamic, and it will be very fun to keep people on this pixel map for some time, to keep people interested, and people can see each other. So you can walk around in a small, it's basically not going to be super huge, not like our sandbox land that it's going to be almost kilometer by kilometer. It's just going to be a map where you walk around with your own pixel, but you with your own alpaca, and you can earn prizes by nailing the leaderboard.
Yeah, sounds really interesting. So people holding alpaca, not only can they play that in sandbox, but also other metaverse or other pixel maps, right?
So yeah, this pixel map will be ours, but we are not 100% sure if Brainy, can you elaborate on this?
Yeah.
People can use their alpaca, right?
So you for sure, like if you mint a 3D alpaca within 2 weeks or 1 week or even straight away, depends how development is going, you can download your files from your alpaca from our website. So then with those files, you can upload these files to voxels or Decentraland or other metaverses and play with your alpaca. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Cool.
Basically, just to summarize, you buy one alpaca now, you get 4 free stuff. You get 4 or more. 4 is basic. You get 3D 2 legs, you get 3D 4 legs, you get pixel map, you get personal land on sandbox. This is basic. This is only the basic, not to talk about all other functions in the future. So yeah, just to summarize everything.
That's a good summary.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know if I should call it in the final production. I think it's a big league. I have to buy it first.
Sweet.
Yeah, now it's building today.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you. All very appreciate. For the information. I think the community will really love it.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if you can ask him about something regarding community management. To Apefan.
Yeah. Okay. So, because I can really sense it that alpaca community is always like very engaged, and everyone is really happy, and they want to offer their help. So we really want to know what is the secret sauce of managing the community of alpaca.
Well, first of all, I want to say if I'm the mentor of Willie, it's gonna be a classical example of one of the students outperforming their mentor, because he's literally been doing a great job lately. So I can learn a lot from him as well, definitely. I think what makes the alpaca community different than other communities is that most of us it's very calm. People maybe they talk about the price a lot, but they don't seem to care about the price. So people are just in here for being together. But also, if there's a small drop, there will be almost nobody who would fight, nobody who would say like what is going on. It will only happen. I've only seen it happen when we go up. Like people will say, "Why are we going up? Oh my god, it's so great! Like it's so good." But when we go down, people like I can really only think about 1 or 2 times in the whole time that we are that since we launched, that anyone came up to the chat just to say like, "Whoa, why is this going down?" Or no, never. Like people are really positive, and I think that's because our team shows that we can be trusted, shows that we are working on the sideline, working in the background. If we're not there, people know that we're working because we are, and this creates a lot of trust from the community, and this trust is also to be seen in the chat. And once the chat, the majority of the chat trust us, other people who come in have no reason to doubt. So then the vibes will be super positive. The people will be happy, and people are very bringing positivity in the chat. And we also have great people joining us quite often, like MFThe Punk. He will come in, he will hype the chat up, he will join. We brought in the Alpacadabraz. People love it. People cheer him up whenever they see him. So we have great people who also come by the chat, and yeah, they make everything a great success. And I think, yeah, when the fundamentals are so good, one or two people will just look for another Discord to FUD whenever there's something. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, and very appreciated for for your sharing of the secret of the community, because as an Asian community, rarely do we see a project willing to devote so much energy and time and we would say like creativity into the Asian community. So we really appreciate that you guys bring NFT world to the Asia. Yes, then Apefan, what do you want to say to the Alpaca holders?
Yeah, I want to say thank you very much. It's been like a crazy ride, a very cool ride. I really loved everything along the way. And yeah, I'm really excited because I just know that this is only going to get better. And the best days are still heading in the future, whenever I just cannot wait, to be honest, to go to Sandbox, to see everyone together, to people trying the jumping game, see people falling down at critical moments. It's gonna be painful for them, but hilarious for me, I think. It's gonna be really great seeing all the farms on our land, people earning money by walking around, people building their things on their land, because that will be the fundamental of the play to earn. People actually have to build, so you can see like how well somebody's doing. Yeah, it's gonna add so much more depth to everything that it's just gonna blow my mind, and I'm not sure if I can sleep if all of these things are also gonna be out. So let's see, but I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, very much looking forward to it. Yeah, thank you very much, very appreciate.
Hey, great. Hello everyone, this is Punk 9277.
Hello.
这是 Punk 9277，大家好。
So maybe I do a short intro of myself. 对，那个 Punk 9277你好，对，那我是那个YouTube 频道时事交易的创办人，我是 Kenneth。对，那今天非常荣幸可以跟那个Alpacadabraz 的这个开发者们，还有那个社群支持者们，可以有一个很开心的线上的面谈。好，那我觉得今天的目的主要就是说，让我们社群的大家可以更了解那个 Alpacadabraz 这个项目，还有它的社群的目前的风貌。好，那么我可以想说，是否可以请您介绍一下，就是说您是因为你是华人圈的第一个 Punk， 就我们理解。那想问说你是怎么样开始在那个 NFT 的世界里面啊，就是开始耕耘，然后又怎么样子会加到这个 Alpaca 的项目里面？
我首先就是简单自我介绍一下，我是2017年就是第一次就是接触到 crypto 的，然后在那个之前，然后我是一直在traditional finance， 然后像传统金融在做对冲基金，然后现在在做一个去中心化衍生品的交易市场，然后是在 crypto 里面，然后第一次接触到 NFT 应该是也是这几年吧，然后一开始是就是买一些就是 NFT 的 coins， 然后包括我就是早期买 engine 啊，然后这些 coins， 然后后面就开始就是真正接触到就是实体的就是 NFT 的一些 project， 然后大部分的蓝筹的 project 我都有接触过，就包括就是 Punk， 然后包括是 Bored Ape， 然后Punk Comics， 然后所有的这些知乎 cat， 像其他就是 Pudgy Penguin， 就是一系列就是这些的 NFT project， 然后都还就是蛮感兴趣的，然后对，所以相当于是所以从 project 来说也是看了蛮多吧，然后但是我自己觉得Alpaca 这个项目本身就是第一次肯定是通过 Punk 社区了，因为Alpaca 本身也是Punk 社区的人出来做的，然后当时在 Punk 就是非常早期的时候就在 Punk 社区里面做宣传，然后大家第一 一眼首先是非常喜欢一个画风，然后
嗯
首先喜欢 Punk 的人就非常喜欢像素风的东西，所以一开始看到 Alpaca 就非常非常喜欢，然后后来我觉得就是如果我展开说一点的话，就是我自己对于 Alpaca 的一些想法，就是就从画风的角度上来讲吧，我觉得比较独特的一个地方是。就是你如果看很多其他的项目，就比如说就是其他的一些项，包括哪怕 Punk 都是，你会发现就是有一些 Punk 很好看，然后有一些 Punk 就是实在不是很好看，然后那个 Punk 就可能是常年待在 floor 上面，但是其实真的如果你看 Alpaca 的项目，其实就每一个 Alpaca 都还蛮可爱的，然后所以这个我觉得还蛮 unique 的，就是蛮不一样的，就是每一个 Alpaca 你都可以有就是欣赏它的地方。然后还有一个我觉得蛮不一样的地方是，就单纯还是从画风的角度上，就是这是一个就是不管男生女生都会喜欢的一个 project。然后我觉得这个是就是今年比如说你看一些比较大的几个 IP， 像比如说像 Bored Ape 对吧，然后男生女生都喜欢，然后像Cool Cat， 然后就是比较中性的，然后也是男生女生都会喜欢，像这种 project 就比较容易出圈，像现在就非常多的女生都进入 NFT 的市场，然后这个角度其实是我觉得还蛮重要的。然后另外我觉得就是 community 的角度上来说也是非常的 unique， 我觉得就是我自己就包括我就是之前看的所有的这些项目，我觉得可以不夸张的说，我觉得羊驼这个项目应该是就是我觉得是 most diamond hand community， 最钻石手的 community， 因为就你看现在的数据嘛，就是如果你在 OpenSea 上你看就是 list Alpaca 的人是大概就是7%，然后如果你去看 Punk 是14%，Babe 是15%，然后基本上所有其他的 project 你看的都是比如说10%到20%的一个 range， 但是 Alpaca 只有7%，this crazy， 就真的非常非常人愿意去 list 他们的 Alpaca， 所以所以我自己觉得是毫不夸张的说，就是 one of the most diamond-handed community。然后你每天你每天不管是在就是 Discord 或者是在 WeChat 里面，然后大家的 vibe 也很好，然后就是不只是讨论 floor， 然后大家都就是就 appreciate 这个 art， 然后不管有什么要宣传的东西，大家都会团结起来一起去帮忙，所以就是整个氛围整个 vibe 都很好，然后就更不用说就本身这是一个就是相当于 Punk 创始人出来Punk 的持有者出来做的项目，所以如果你去比如说 Lava Lab 的 Discord 里面看，其实在就是 Punk 自己的社区里面是有非常多的就是拥簇的，所以从这个方面来讲，就是 community 也就是非常非常的 strong。
是，了解。哇，这样听一听讲一讲，我就觉得我现在还是先去扫个10几只来放一下。
对，然后讲到这个就是还有一个我觉得就是非常 unique 的地方，就是这个东西不光是就是一般来说，比如说我们去看一个新的项目，就是有没有什么就是 community 怎么样，然后design 怎么样，然后roadmap 怎么样 etc。然后这个项目我觉得还有一个很 unique 的地方，也是 partly because 这是一个就是 Punk 的 community 出来做的一个项目，就是它的 KOL 的 support 真的非常非常强。对吧？你看到就一开始的有很多的专属的羊驼，就专门为一些就是 KOL 设计的，像 Snoop Dogg、Pranksy， 然后这些就是非常在 NFT 界，就是在外文界非常非常大的就是 NFT 的领袖级的人物，他们都是为就是 Alpaca 站台的，就是在我所知的范围内。这是应该就是如果拿这两个人来说，这是 maybe one of the only projects， 他们就是同时支持，所以就是从 KOL 的这方面来说，就真的有非常多的大的 KOL， 他们都是就是 Alpaca 的持有者，所以这个也是一个很 unique 的地方。
是，谢谢。 哦，那这样子的话，就是说，我觉得像现在大家就是炒那个就是杰伦熊嘛，想说杰伦熊就是东熊西辕，那我觉得可能大概要是南驼，然后北边还不晓得什么，
凑齐东西南北，
就冲击东西南北这样子。酷，非常感谢你，非常谢谢 Punk 9277。对
OK，no
谢
problem，
谢哥。
没问题。
Podcast for E floor. Podcast for E floor, baby. Go. What's up, guys?
Happy to have you here.
Happy
It's
to
cool,
hear,
it's
man.
cool.
I am getting the Paka fever. I am getting the Paka fever. I literally
For a few
slept
weeks
3
already.
hours the last 1 week. I can't leave the Paka chat. This is so addictive. I do not go to the punk chat anymore as much.
That's cool.
Tell me.
Cool. So we're gonna start with like a short interview with you, and then later on we'll move on to Alpaca team. Yeah, because you
Go
just
ahead.
joined just now. Yeah.
All right. So hello, MFThe Punk. It's Kenneth.
Hi. What's up?
Hi. Hi. Cool. Yeah, I really like your opening. I think that's okay. So we just have some quick questions. So the first one is that I think that people all want to know that how you started in the NFT world, because CryptoPunk is like the big coin in the NFT world. Yeah. So we really want to know how you started and how do you see Alpaca?
I started the NFTs beginning of 2021. I saw a video of Gary V actually explaining NFTs on Instagram. And after that, I got like really interested. But when I actually first entered the market, punks were around 10 or 12 ETH the floor. I got a punk and I got a dickbot. There were the OG bots back then for 0.07 ETH, the OG deck bots. And then I started MeBits. I used to have 19 MeBits, by the way, 2 elephants. But then like I went through a lot of projects like Blockies, like punks, MeBits, a lot of different projects until like after what I don't know if you guys remember what happened with Toads. When Toads reached to 15 ETH floor, it was like madness. And at that time, I saw the guys promoting alpacas. I entered into the Discord. Actually, I saw the volume of people in the Discord, and then I was like, shit, this seems like a very popular project. What is happening here? Discord is like boom. And then I got to meet Apefan and Brainy, and they were like really nice. Although I did a very big mistake in the beginning. I didn't know the guys very well. I used to have around 40 or 50 Pacas. I sold a lot of them and then bought the Alpacadabraz or Alpacadabraz. And then after that, I started noticing that I made a mistake with Pacas. I saw how hard Brainy and Apefan and like Willie, I see you all the time, like talking, and the whole team. I saw how hard they were consistent. When floor dropped to 0.06, they actually believed in the project, focused on the roadmap, didn't care about the floor. Floor isn't everything, okay? It's how hard the team works and how the team progresses. The floor is just an indication of demand and supply at that time. So if the market is illiquid, expect some people to dump and the floor will fall, and that's normal. But at the end, you have to see how the team is working, and that's what matters in NFT projects, in my opinion, at least. It's been a great journey, actually, for the past 3 months. A lot of hard work from the team, Brainy, Apefan, all of you guys. The efforts you put in the project just gave me confidence. So guess what? I aped back in. I aped my way back into Pacas, and I am happy I did that. So yeah, So the play on the metaverse and play to earn, this is what's in now. People want like people want projects that like move with the market, like with the demand, with the appetite of the market. So what's popular right now? It's play to earn and it's the metaverse. These are the two like popular things right now in the crypto space, and I think Alpaca has done a very good job to cover both areas of that. So I see a very prosperous future for Pacas, seeing how hard the team works. And Paca to 4/8 LFG.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you. Very appreciated for your opinion.
So I might not have as much experience in the NFT worlds as much as Brainy. He was like there back then. But there is something clear for me when it comes to NFT projects, okay? When you're in the Punk chat, you can sense from how people talk about project, whether this project is popular, this project has momentum, this project has potential. So the feel in the Punk chat is when you see the big well-known punks, the OGs, the ones that were there in the beginning, and a lot of them own around 100 Pacas, and they didn't even sell anything. Brian C, for example, he bought back in yesterday into the hype. Like what we thought was a hype was a buying opportunity for him, and that's why he got in. If whales are stacking, you know that it's still too early for a project. Or at least that's what I think, you know. Put that aside. There are like well-known punks like Roy, Barcella, all of them have like a huge quantity of Pacas, and they all changed their PFPs to Pacas yesterday, which I think is a very big step. Put aside Cosmo Dimitri and a lot of well-known people in the space believe in Pacas and holding them. And I honestly know a lot of punks that are actually selling things to buy Pacas. I know a punk yesterday that sold another project to buy an animated Paca, which is great.
I think it's worth it because I just feel it in my alpaca. A lot of people like want to beat my alpaca, but yeah, they won't get it. They are not getting it.
Yeah, because it's just like coming like very naturally. Yeah, it just comes very naturally when everything just like, to summarize everything, when I'm working with this team, it is just so genuine and so like, you know, down to earth. Like I don't have to lie about anything. Whatever I'm saying, it's a truth. It's what's happening in the team. I can see every conversation between Brainy, Apefan, KiddoX, and like all the team members. So I know exactly what's happening, and then I'm just delivering this information to the community. So you know, before I worked in 7 to 8 different projects as moderator, and then you know I have to come up with something that's not, you know, because I joined like in March, and then when I'm telling the community, it becomes like, you know, I have to try to like, I don't know how to say, I have to try to like put it in another way to like advertise this project. But with alpacas, I don't have to do it. It's just natural. Yeah, when I'm talking to like English community, Chinese community, everything just fall in line. Like, yeah, it's just, yeah, down to earth. It's probably the word to describe our team. And then the execution, the over deliveries, everything. So to all the Chinese community, to all the Asian communities, if you're listening, take a look in our project, and then you won't regret. You won't regret. Yeah, that's it for me.
Cool. Wow. I'm really
Love
touched.
it. Thank you.
I love it. Love it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Then thank you guys for your time. Really had a great fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah.
Bye.